What's up, JPGs? Welcome to another YouTube video, and today I'm going to be talking about something I get asked about a lot on my Instagram. Sorry guys, I can't talk today, but something that I get asked a lot about on my Instagram, and it's about this thing that's mane of mine. Um, I'm not sure exactly of what type of curl pattern I have and all of that, low porosity, high porosity, all that extra stuff. But um, I will say though that I know a few tips and tricks that will help any type of natural curly hair. I tend to just focus on moisture, and did I mention moisture? For a few reasons. One reason, if your hair is not moisturized, it leads to frizz. And frizz is never fun at all. Sometimes you can't really help it, like even if your hair is moisturized. Your hair will get poofy really quick if it's humid due to weather. But mainly because moisture stops breakage, stops dryness, stops frizziness, helps with dandruff, of course, and also it just makes your hair very, very healthy. And that's very important to me. So, me, like, I haven't straightened my hair in 2 weeks. Not 2 weeks, 2 years. I am tripping. But yeah, it's been 2 years, and I'm actually thinking about straightening my hair so I can see how long it really is, because this is just shrinkage, and like it goes all the way down to here. So I'm almost sure that if I were to straighten it, it would be longer than that. So I definitely do want to do that, but I'll get into that in another video when I do get in that, so I can tell you what my plans would be to make sure my hair goes back to normal. I know I'm not straightening my own hair. That's too much work for me. I'm too lazy. But back to the video. That was a little rant. Anyway, I want to show you some of my favorite products that I like to use on my dreadful wash days. They're dreadful wash days because it takes all day, and then it take like a day and some change for it to dry. I just wanted to get you to understand my pain when I made those faces. Anyway, back to what I was gonna say. So wash days definitely vary for me. I have some of my products all over the place right here in front of me, and it varies. So if I know I have a lot of product buildup, which will happen, over time, I like to use a sulfate shampoo, a natural sulfate shampoo, and my favorite is Dr. Bronner's. It's a very good one. I like to use the peppermint castle soap. This type of soap just cleanses your scalp and the rest of your hair. I don't like to put it like on my actual like ends of my hair, but I like to focus on my scalp. I do that anyway, no matter whether I'm using a sulfate shampoo or sulfate free shampoo. But I like to use that because one, it has peppermint in it, and peppermint helps stimulate the scalp to help with hair growth and everything else. It moisturizes it and it cleans it completely so that you don't have any more product buildup. But on a normal day, if I'm not doing that, I only like to do that once a month, or unless I use the ass ton of product and maybe I need to do it twice, you know what I mean, depending on the situation. But a lot of times I only do that once a month because you don't want to dry your hair out, and sulfate will dry your hair out. Sulfate, parabens, and all of that, silicone, not the best for your hair. I wouldn't trip about it, but me personally, I've just seen it myself. And some silicones, like some silicone shampoos, can like really make your hair just feel weird. Like, I don't like it, but everybody different. Like, you can use, some people can use products that's not meant for natural hair and be Gucci. So I ain't gonna tell you what to do. I'm just telling you what I like to do. Everybody hair different. So, and then when I'm not using sulfate shampoo, I like to use, you know, a little natural one, a little sulfate free shampoo that's based on hydration. I wish it could focus on it, but this the Shea Moisture Intensive Hydration Shampoo. Shea Moisture, you know, it's everybody basic OG go-to brand or whatever. Everybody uses Shea Moisture, but I don't really care exactly about what shampoos I use as long as it's natural and it ain't gonna fuck up my hair, and it'll also make sure that it's moisturized. That's all I really care about. So you can use Shea Moisture. It's like $10. You can use whatever other natural thing. Like, I really don't care. Also, this is a conditioner that I use when my hair is not only not moisturized, but also very tangled. And this is when I'm being lazy and don't exactly feel like doing no extra stuff with my hair to detangle it, because this makes it extremely easy. And I'll use this when I'm finished washing my hair and I'm ready to put my conditioner in it, and it just really helps get the tangles out easily with less hair loss and a lot less pain. Sound good to me. So I'll use that. I use this in combination with this, and then I will, and that's when, like, I'll use this only when I need to detangle my hair and I'm being lazy. A lot of times I'll use a normal conditioner that goes with the shampoo that I use, the natural shampoo that I use. But when my hair is dry, though, when I'm done shampooing, 9 times out of 10 it's because of this. Because it's a sulfate shampoo, it's supposed to take all the, you know, oils and stuff out your hair. So a lot of times I'll use this to help detangle, and it'll moisturize your hair too, you know what I mean? It's just that it's not natural, so I don't use it all the time, but this is bomb. It's definitely bomb. But normally, like, when I'm just using this, like a normal little shampoo, I use whatever conditioner that goes along with this shampoo, with that whatever shampoo brand I use, and I'll just go with that line, and then still use this to detangle. But I don't use this until I make my deep conditioner. I normally make my own deep conditioner when I'm being really, really, really lazy. Sometimes I'll use whatever deep conditioner, as long as it's moisturizing and it's some type of healthy and I know it's natural. I'll use it. Like, I'll buy it, whatever. I normally get Shea Moisture deep conditioners. No reason really. It's just they're more accessible and easier to get. So, and they always together in stores and whatnot. So I just get them, whatever. Sometimes I'll gravitate to other ones, but they got some of the cheapest deep conditioners. So, and I'm only 20 trying to get my life together, so I ain't about to spend all that extra shit and all that extra money and all that for deep conditioner. But a lot of times I make my own, and those always vary depending on what I'm trying to do, whether it's a protein treatment or a really good hydration mask, or I just want to do a normal deep conditioner, you know what I mean, just to make sure my hair feels soft, or depending on whatever the case may be. So I'm not going to give you like detailed descriptions of my deep conditioners unless y'all, I'll do that in another video. If y'all want that, let me know. But a lot of the times, well, every time, my deep conditioners always can include honey, raw honey, and it'll also include like oils. I always have oils in here, like in my deep conditioners that I make. And a lot of times, I don't even need to use a blender. I like doing easy stuff, but if I do use a blender, that does help even more to incorporate everything. I only do that when I'm using stuff that could be like, that could make my deep conditioner bumpy and lumpy and stuff. But yeah, tea tree oil, I always use that in my deep conditioners. I need to buy more oil because I don't have all my favorite oils, but this one, I just got this one. So tea tree oil, I like to use cocoa butter moisturizing hair oil, and I also like to use jojoba oil, jojoba oil and coconut oil, avocado oil, like all types of oils For anything that's very moisturizing. And make sure you do your research on what type of oils would be best for your hair. The ones I just named are pretty good for my hair. I don't really use the coconut oil that much because sometimes, but the other ones I always use those. And then I'll add whatever other ingredients based on what I'm looking for that my hair needs that in that moment. So sometimes I'll have egg in there if I need a protein type of deep conditioner. Sometimes I'll have banana, avocado, whatever the case. Like, it all depends. Like, it really depends. But when I'm not making a protein treatment, and I normally don't really like to make protein treatments just because, I don't know, it's intimidating. So a lot of times I'll get this or another one from DevaCurl. I can't remember what it's called, but that's more expensive. So when I feel bougie and I'm feeling myself, I'll get that. But a lot of times, I just get this. Another Shea Moisture product, whatever. They're easy. Like I said, they're accessible. I love Shea Moisture though. They're all really good products. You know what I mean? I've never had an issue with using them. So yeah, but and when I'm washing my hair too, I love to use this. It vibrates and it just feels so good on the scalp. Like, you be sitting there in the shower forever just because of this. But right after I do my shampooing and my conditioning and then my deep conditioner, I'll leave the deep conditioner for like an hour most of the times, because I really just want it to soak in. And then after that is when I'll get to my styling products. I'll rinse it out with cold water. It's another tip, cold water, because cold water will help close, you know what I mean, the pores and whatnot. Not the pores, I don't know what to call it exactly, but it closes the hair strand so that it can remain moisturized and retain the moisture you got from your deep conditioner and everything else. You leave it on, you rinse your hair with hot water, it still leaves the hair like strand open. Like, I don't know how to describe it other than a pore, but that's definitely your skin. So same concept, just a different word. But yeah, with cold water, and then it'll help your hair stay moisturized. And I go straight into my products when my hair is soaked and wet. Like, this is, I want to say, like, I think it's like 4 or 5 day hair. And at this point, I'm just trying to make my hair last a little bit longer because, like I said, I dread my wash days. So I'm trying to make this last. I'm getting real close to 7 days. So very soon I'm going to end up having to wash my hair anyway. Yay. But yeah. Just with what I just said though, with the washing part and the conditioning part, make sure you deep condition every week. Every time you wash your hair, it should be once a week. Once a week. Definitely once a week. At least for me. And make sure you do that so that your hair can retain moisture and grow more. And make sure you're using your sulfate shampoo at least once a month to make sure you're getting all that product out so that your pores and your scalp aren't clogged so that your hair can grow. Moisturize your ends a lot, especially with your conditioners. And just be mindful of the type of conditioners and products you're using to make sure that they're not fucking up your hair at the end of the day. Be watchful of what products you use, you know what I mean? Like, start observing. You use this product and it does this and you don't like it, or you use this product and it worked really well with this product, then you want to keep it, then do your thing, you know what I mean? But get a good detangler. Most people use a Denman brush, but I hate like shopping online, so, and I can't find it in store, and I'm too lazy to really like try to look for it, so I just use this. It does the job. It's great. Make sure it's wet though. Like, if you do use this, like, make sure you wet this and make sure your hair is really, really wet, because you never want to detangle on dry hair. You tangle on dry hair, your hair just going to turn into a big afro and it won't define anything. This helps define your curls and detangle. So that's a thing. And then this is from Vanity Planet. I got this like 2 years ago. I want to say 2 years ago. Yeah, like 2 years ago. And I've never had to change the battery yet, which is really weird, but just thought about that. But yeah, it's really good. It lasts long and it vibrates and it cleanses your hair great to make sure there's no product left. And it also helps your hair grow. So, and it makes your showers feel amazing. So why not do it? Don't argue with it. Just do it. So that's my tips when it comes to washing and conditioning your hair. And then my next tip is to make sure you go right into styling your hair right after you finish rinsing out your deep conditioner. I like to always make sure I have these 3 categories in my hair. A leave-in conditioner, a styling product, and some form of a gel to hold the curls. And make sure it doesn't do this by the second day, pretty much. Make sure my hair is fairly, held throughout the week so I ain't gotta worry. And it's also really good for busy people to use. I'm not gonna say use a buttload of product, but make sure you're using a lot of products so that you're not so that your hair can last long. So my college students, my athletes, my high school people, male and female, this is great for you guys who have a lot of homework to do and going to work and all of that, and you need your hair to not be a big issue and an annoying process and thing in your life 24/8 because you got to wash your hair a lot, you got to do this and that. It's pretty a good idea to using a lot of product to keep your hair moisturized and in line until the next wash day. You should at least be able to only have to wash your hair once a week. But if you're an athlete though, another tip, because I used to play basketball and football, for my athletes, I can't stress this enough because your hair is going to get sweaty and there's like nothing you can do. You're going to be struggling. So I prefer co-washing. You can use this if you want to, but more than likely, if you're taking care of your hair, you won't have to use this that much. Just make sure, and co-washing means you just use a conditioner instead of a shampoo and a conditioner, and you just use your conditioner, whatever, to, get in the shower, do that real quick, and then restyle it. A lot less work than a normal wash day. So just do that at least like your 4th day within the week or whatever, if you need to. But my athletes, if you struggle like I did, just listen to me and cold wash at some point throughout the week so that your hair don't feel all itchy and I don't miss those days. I miss basketball, but I don't miss those days. Styling. So like I said, leave-in conditioners. My favorite leave-ins is Blueberry, this Blueberry Bliss Curls leave-in conditioner. It's very amazing. It smells like Jolly Ranchers and it makes my soul want to cry. And then this one is Kinky Curly leave-in conditioner. It's really dope. And it's really good. It has good slip too. So, and this is just really moisturizing. So these are my 2 favorite leave-in conditioners. And then I like to, as far as like a styling product, anything. Oh, and this too. That's my favorite leave-in. Also, the Shea Moisture leave-in Strength and Restore conditioner. It's really dope. But also, when it comes to like my styling products, I really like to use thick products. I just feel like it gets to my hair more, and because I do have really thick hair, so, and coarser hair, so I do like to use smoothies. So the Curl Enhancing Smoothie is definitely an OG of mine. I've been using that ever since I went natural a couple years back. And the Curl and Style Milk works great with the Curl Enhancing Smoothie. It's the same line as the coconut hibiscus line. These two products work amazing together. And then I also like to use Maui Moisture. I just tried these out, like, I think the time before last that I did another wash and go. And they were really good. Like, they're pretty dope. So they're really moisturizing. I don't think they're complete natural products, but I didn't have an issue with it, so I don't mind using it. It didn't mess up my hair or anything, so I don't see a problem with it. And then, you know, there's other styling products you can use. Clearly, those are just some of the ones I like. I need to really stock up on my favorite styling products, so I don't even have all of them. Those are just a few that I showed. And then I also, when it comes to gels, I like to use gels more than anything. You know what I mean? They just make my hair last longer. So the same line for the leave-in conditioner, I like to use this one, the Blueberry Bliss Curls Curl Control Jelly. It's really good. Also smells like Jolly Ranchers and makes my soul want to cry. Very good. Makes my hair last long. On this wash and go, this is day 5, like I said, and I use this to hold my hair, and it's doing very well. Like, this is day 5 and I still have definition in my hair with the humidity, and it's been crazy, so that's a big thing. And then I also like to use, I don't have that my other favorite gel, but this is my top favorite gel. I don't have it anymore, but it is this line, the Kiki Curly gel. That is amazing. Like, amazing. I can't stress it. It is amazing. Completely natural. And when I'm on my broke times, you know, I need to be a little bit more cheap, you know what I'm saying? I use Eco Styler for that, like when I absolutely have to. That's like my last option. I never really liked using Eco Styler because I just did it, like made my hair all crunchy and stuff, but it's alright. It's pretty cool. It's not bad. Like, it holds my hair very well. But I also have sensitive skin, and sometimes, like, it'll make my hands feel not the best. So, and my hands are very sensitive because I have eczema, so I have to keep watch of that. But those are some of my favorite products. And then last but not least, this is for throughout the week when you really need to, like, refresh your curls, you know what I mean? Water normally works, but if it's really bad enough, and it's like day 3 or whatever, and your hair looks like this per se, or just dry, like it needs a little life in it, I like to use this, the Shine Mist, the Hold and Shine Moisturizing Mist, with some water. Just like spray your hair, take a spray bottle with water in it, you know, whoop, 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 spray it, you know, and then put this in there and you're good. But yeah, that's a very detailed tips and stuff that I like to use. I guess it's like a tip and product type of video. But yeah, like I said, when it comes to styling for this section, after, you know, all the washing stuff, make sure you use enough products in your hair to make sure that it's moisturized for the rest of the week. Make sure you focus on your ends when you're using these products, because this is the oldest part of your hair, so it is the driest and it needs the most help. Also, trim your hair, you know, a little bit here and there. I ain't saying cut inches off, but, you know, just, you see a little, I need to trim my hair, but you see little curls and stuff that look a little straight at the end, you know, just cut them a little something. And that's really it, for real. And just keep watching your hair, you know what I mean? And that'll help your hair grow. That'll help it be healthy and moisturized. And then when it comes around that time, like how I just did, like I told y'all earlier, when it's like day 5 and you starting to reach that max where it's like soon my hair just gonna be a fro, just do cute little styles to distract the fact that your hair about to look retarded. That's the extra tip. But that's it, you guys. Hope you guys like the video. Like, comment, subscribe, hit the post notifications, and let me know any YouTube ideas that you guys would like me to speak on or show you guys. So peace and love. Enjoy your day. Create, love, and peace.